things are still too ugly. I'll copy some CSS and image files I wrote up after the last chapter. We could put these into the web directory. It is publicly accessible after all. But there's a trick I want to show you, so let's copy them to a new resources/public directory in Event Bundle. Get these files by downloading the code for the screencast and looking in the resources directory. I already downloaded and copied that directory into my project for simplicity. Now we just need to add some link tags to base.html.twig. In fact, the layout already has a style sheets block. Let's put the link tags there. Why put them in a block? I'll show you exactly why in episode 2. But basically, this will let us include extra CSS files on only one page. The page-specific CSS file will show up after whatever we have in this block. Wait a second, what should we put in the href? Only things in the web directory are web accessible, but these aren't in there. What was I thinking? Okay, so Symfony has a dead simple trick here. Actually, it's console again, with its assets install command. Get some help info about it first. As it says, the command copies the resources public directory from each bundle and moves it into a web bundles directory. This little trick makes our bundle assets public. And unless you're on Windows, run this with the symlink option. It creates a symbolic link instead of copying the directory. Now our bundles resources public directory shows up as web bundles event. There's even a few core bundles that use this trick. There's a secret. When we run php composer.var install, the assets install command is run automatically at the end. But it's not black magic. There's just a scripts key in the composer.json that tells it to do this and a few other things. The uncool part about this is that it runs the command without the symlink option. When the directories are copied instead of symlinked, testing CSS changes is a huge pain. Edit the bottom of the composer.json script to activate the symlink option. The extra key is occasionally used in random ways like this. If you ever need to do anything else here, the README of some library will tell you. Okay, now let's finish up the link tags. This is just the plain web path, except for the twig asset function. This function doesn't do much, but it will make putting our assets on a CDN really easy later. So whenever you have a path to a CSS, JavaScript, or image file, wrap it with this. This is cool, but I want to give you a sneak peek of Aesthetic, a library that integrates with Symfony and lets you combine and process CSS and JS files. When we refresh, everything still looks the same, but we've laid the foundation for being able to do things like use Sass and combining everything into one file for speed. Stay tuned, because we talk more about aesthetic in episode 4.